Hi guys, I am here to do the Aries reading for the month of April 2020. So a little disclaimer for those of you who are watching, again, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. I always say I'm an intuitive, I'm an empath, but I'm not God. So honestly, please take what resonates with you, and I hope this offers some guidance for those of you who are watching and feel connected to it. So let's start by shuffling the deck. So we're just going to do a general reading for Aries, okay? This is what's going to pop through. Whatever comes to me, so let's do it. I always read the cards facing upwards. It's how I do the intention, no matter what the message will be, just to offer more clarity. So this is the base of the situation. This is the clarifying card. So, all right, my Aries people, some of you are really experiencing a lot of great things happening. So the base situation is the Empress, the all-knowing. So this is somebody who's very intuitive, who really knows what he or she wants, who really can see a future or feel guided by something. So this talks about lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. This is really about stepping into your power and going into the next project, the next step of your life. We have all the clarifying cards that really benefit and really go with this. So Knight of Air, which is events that occur with a great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Here's the thing, if some of you are venturing into a project that is unknown territory, just know that you are able to conquer all the little steps as well as the big steps. But Aries, do me a favor, please focus on the little steps. Sometimes you guys tend to see the big picture and are very much the go, 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 go sign. Really, you kind of have to stop and think of the steps, right? Remember, focus on the steps, because the steps will lead to the mansion. So this is all about the Knight of Air. Maybe this is one of you that's kind of into new territory. The Knight really represents youth, it represents something young. And so with this, it's about really just harnessing that youthful spirit, the intelligent side of you, the one that's still creative and curious and mindful almost. Like, you can see things from all sorts of directions and perspectives. So really tap into that. You also have the Knight of Water. So falling in love, wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to social events. This is all about stepping into your emotional power. So really, whether it means that you are going to meet somebody, that's amazing. We can kind of go through a different reading with singles versus those of you who are in a relationship, just to get a little bit more guidance. But for this general reading, what I'm sensing is that you're really tapping into your creativity and to the place of emotion. Let that be your fuel in whatever project or something that's really creating this passion inside of you. You are the only one that really knows what this is. So for those of you who are meeting somebody, be open. Okay, really don't try and take control of the situation. You know, you guys are really used to kind of taking control and being the person who needs to have the answers. Let your soul be the guide, right? And here, the Emperor. So not only do you get the Empress, you guys also got the Emperor, which is the card of organization, logic, structure, discipline, leadership. You guys need to step into the intuitive and to the proactive and the practical, really combining both of those in whatever you're doing next. Some of you may feel like you know more than your boss. If some of you are working for somebody, you feel like you're kind of at the stage where like you can kind of step into the more powerful role. Be mindful, right? The Emperor is the person that kind of steps to the side, observes, and really thinks about the long term and also just the steps in between, and doesn't make any drastic changes or step on anybody's toes. So really harness the Emperor in the situation. If you're working with somebody where you're like, oh God, I could do this better than them, literally, you guys kind of have to just take a step back for a second and just know intuitively and feel like whatever comes through, always be a leader in that moment and show yourself in that way. You don't need to step on anybody's toes. This really is all about just creating a great thing for you. Whatever it is, it seems to be supported. I mean, really, there's some uniqueness going on, some newness for some of you that you're not used to, but you're kind of excited about. Aries, you guys are usually the sign of passion, fire, creativity, wanting more. Really, truly the go-getters, the doers. So really harness that energy because it's really being supported right now. Let's go ahead and pull a couple other cards. So let's see what is really happening. Oh, a little bit of a, well, we'll do that again. If two come out, if something pops out, I always read it. but in this case, 2 popped out. So let's see here. Queen of Earth, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind, understanding manner. You guys be patient with your creativity. Feel a little bit more grounded if you can. Really just try and enjoy the moment and the present time of your success, because truly that's what you need to do. Do not forget to stay grounded. Don't get distracted so easily. There are going to be moments where you're going to feel like kind of on a high. Ride the high, but remember, you always need to come back down to earth, because that is really where the best work is done. You want to be sensible, you want to be mindful, you want to be kind, you want to be just really present in what you're doing. Like, really enjoy this moment. Some of you are really having a lot of success, and it's amazing. 8 of Air, an illusion of being tracked, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. For those of you who are still struggling with some self-esteem issues, some of you may feel like you're not worthy of all of this. There's some level of you that feels like, oh my God, is this going to stop? Is this going to change? What's going to happen? And the truth is, you need to stop falling for your own bullshit. You got to be open to what's happening to you. You have to tell that little girl, little boy inside of you that, you know what, at the end of the day, like, it's going to work, and you're not alone, and you're not unworthy of this. You are worthy of this. It's all about feeling lovable, because you guys, you have everything right now supporting that moment. Renewal, which is another major arcana. You guys, you had literally 3 major arcana cards, which is basically, major arcana cards are really big situations, transitions, transformations. Renewal, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. For some of you, this may be that you may be going through a divorce or towards the end of a divorce and really finding the next step and chapter in your life. If you're afraid to make the next move, don't be. This is a time of really transforming all the pain into something great. And really, the rest of the cards even said, like, this is a time for you. Like, step into that and be mindful that, you know, there are these moments in life that we have to have these highs, right? This is a high for you. Really moving forward. For some of you that are dealing with legal disputes or something like that, where you have to kind of be more logical, just, you know, from what I'm understanding, it's really just time to move in a different direction, a new direction, and start with something new, and let go of past resentments if there's some resentment there. Obviously, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that. From what I can see here, there is a level of judgment, whether it's with yourself or with just the next level of your life. It's like you kind of finished that level of your life, and you did pay your karma. You did go through your pain, your dues. You paid the dues. It's time for something new now, and you're really looking forward to moving forward, maybe creating a new life for yourself. Some of you are still curious about starting a family with somebody else or another partner, and, you know, there is this level of like, what's next, right? So really tap into that. I kind of want to come from here. 6 of Water, memories from your history or childhood issues regarding children, romance, the past. Again, like, for those of you who are kind of trying to have a new beginning, you know, obviously it's really bringing up some things inside that are making you question yourselves. And again, you can't doubt yourself. You know, you have to heal some of those past wounds, but know that the best is yet to come. There is a lot of good from this, and you're really just harnessing all the pain and creating something beautiful. So just really focus on that. Please don't try and look so deep into the past and get yourself into paralysis of what could have been, should have been, because that's not for you. 5 of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. For those of you who are really trying to do something on your own, not sure if it's going to work, not sure if you're going to have money at the end of the day, just know that there are people around you who are watching your journey and open to seeing your success, and not to be afraid to ask for help. Aries, you guys are the independent sign, so sometimes it's so hard for you guys to just say, you know what, like, I can't do this on my own. And the truth is, like, nobody can. And that's one of the lessons of life, that we are here to help each other. And uncertain self-employment, honestly, for those of you who have been self-employed, I know quite a few Aries that are self-employed. Just know that things will turn out. Use your partnerships, use your friendships in a good way, not use in a negative way. Like, harness them, make sure that you are there for them and they are there for you. It's okay to ask for help. And I kind of want to read this card. So sometimes I get this feeling where I want to read out of the booklet, because the messages in here are channeled usually by the person that actually writes the deck. Dream Virtue is very well known in the spiritual community. But 5 of Earth is the card that we picked for you. So in a traditional tarot deck, it would be 5 of Pentacles. So you're too focused upon what you don't have. A mentality of lack is creating a lack in reality through law of attraction. Help is close by, but your pessimism is preventing you from recognizing it. It's time to reassess your thoughts, the words you use, and your beliefs about money. Stop complaining, accept any assistance that is offered. Fortunately, matters are going to improve, and your unpleasant feelings are only temporary. In the meantime, it's important that you care for your physical and emotional health, uncertain self-employment, financial downturns, unsuccessful legal battles. Just be open to asking for help, and know this is just temporary. And don't create drama, you guys. Sometimes you can create a little drama. So, Strength, which is another major arcana card. You guys, this is all about having inner strength, releasing harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion towards yourself. For those of you who have actually had some fights with other people, or really some disagreements or falling outs, like, you have to remember the truth of who you are. And never let yourself feel less than, because you're not, because you've gone through all these things. You already experienced some intense situations. Some of you are just really getting over a heartbreak, and some of you are really learning how to love again. And what that means is really loving yourself first. A lot of you are actually going through this heartbreak. Some of you are going through some disappointment with work, and that'll pass soon, but there is this level of just like disappointment, and I really feel it. And I hope you guys can try to forgive yourselves, find strength, find knowing that things will turn up, and they will turn out. Page of Earth, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. For some of you, especially for those of you who may be a little younger, you're finding that you're wanting to try something new. And you really are, going to turn a page. There is this healing, and then there is this renewal that has been shown all into the cards already, that there is another side to this. There is a face, a page, a time that things will get better, and maybe you guys change jobs. Maybe you guys do change career fields, or even study something new. Some of you may be going back to school. And some of you may want to do something more challenging, which is great. You really want to always feed that Aries fire. That true Aries fire is always somebody who wants to be excited and passionate and thrilled by life. So this is a huge one. So please, don't forget that. And just one more to end the deck. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So for those of you who are uncertain, I'm going to leave you with this. Go with your gut, go with your feelings, and really if there's something you want to explore it, and please don't wait. You guys don't really do a good job of waiting either. You guys are always so eager, but don't wait. There's no need to wait. Time is now. So obviously address and ask help from friends and family. Be mindful. And I really wish you guys luck on this. If you guys want more of an extended reading, please let me know. You could message me or throw a comment down. I'm happy to do readings. But yes, be well, and I hope this offers some guidance.